Yeah. We've got Jonathan Trott, the Afghanistan head coach, ahead of a very important game against Bangladesh. Jonathan, a good win at the start of the tournament, a bit of a gap now, and now playing Bangladesh. What all to look forward to?
Well, yeah, I think we Hong Kong and sort of whenever you start a tournament or your first game of a tournament, there's always a bit of check.
Sorry,
Go for it again.
Jonathan, yeah, can you go again? Again, the
Sure.
question was about how has it been a bit of a gap after the opening game, a comfortable win there. So what all have the boys been up to, you have been up to, and what all to look forward to in terms of the gameplay for tomorrow?
Well, yeah, I think starting a tournament, you're always a little bit nervous, and so it was good to get that win, the first game of the tournament. We've had a bit of a break, but before then we played quite a lot of cricket. I think we had 6 games in 12 days before that, so to have a bit of a break's nice, refresh and get ready to go again. And big game tomorrow against Bangladesh. We've had quite a few games against them over the years, or since I've been in this position, and the games have always been good. So looking forward to that again, and definitely wanting to make sure we're on the side of coming away with the W.
We'll incorporate some questions that have come our way for you. Afghanistan played their first match against Bangladesh back in 2014 when they were still an associate nation. From there to where they are now, it has been quite the journey, of course. As an outsider who's now at the helm, how do you look at that process?
Of Afghanistan?
Yeah, 2014, because that's when they played Bangladesh first, so the last 10 years.
Yeah, since I've been to the side, I think, there's been test matches, been ODI victories, and all our games. We think back to, we beat them in a 50 over series in Bangladesh for the first time. It hadn't been done. Bangladesh have been very, very strong at home, so to be able to go there and do that gives us good feeling and positivity. But then also winning in St. Vincent in the T20 World Cup, and to qualify for the semi-final gives us also great belief. So that was such a tight game, such a historic game, and for this side that I'm currently in charge with and working with, I think they're not shy of achieving new things, breaking new ground. And so when there's something that hasn't been done before, there's a big obstacle or a big challenge ahead of the side, the Afghan side, they generally rise to the occasion and breaking sort of new heights for themselves, but also for the players to come through in the years to come.
So maybe would you want to call yourself, say, a bit of a favorite? Maybe probably you are always like cautious and very guarded in your opinions, but considering the recent past at least, and what happened last year at the World Cup as well, of course it's a T20 format still, but Bangladesh perhaps a bit more under pressure, a bit of a do or die game for them?
Well, yeah, I think so. But if you look at the history, Bangladesh have won this comp a few times, Asia Cup, and pardon? Finalists, sorry. I'm sure they've won it. I think they've won the 50 over Asia Cup.
They've been the finalists.
Okay. Well, do you want to start the question again? Are you sure? Yeah. Do you want to check that?
Yes.
Start that again,
We're
please.
still going live, Jonathan. Yeah. Finalists twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they haven't won it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I thought they had one. I think with Bangladesh, they've always got some real match winners. So for me, it's a good challenge and a good test for us tomorrow. I'm actually quite happy with the break. I think we refreshed mentally, physically, as well as playing in the extreme heat here in the UAE. So for me, it's a good chance to recharge the batteries, take stock of where we are, and go again. Because hopefully with the win tomorrow, qualifying into the next round is going to be quite a lot of games in a short space of time. So I think our schedule's actually played into our hands as long as we play well tomorrow. And we do the business in Abu Dhabi.
Coach, Afghan have a lot of spinning options. Do you believe in Dubai is very suitable for spinning option in Afghan?
Well, yeah, I think playing in Abu Dhabi tomorrow is very different to Dubai here. So, it looks like it's been spinning a little bit more here, also in Sharjah, but I think Abu Dhabi is a very different type of pitch and sort of makeup of the soil there is very different. So, that's a challenge of playing in these tournaments. You're playing in the variety of conditions. I certainly feel with our side and the options, we can, pick a side that's going to be able to win in most conditions. And, we're lucky in that department, but, we still got to do all three phases really well. The bowling, as you say, the spinners, but we've still got to do the fielding and the batting really well to be able to win games and put ourselves into positions in tournaments to do well.
In terms of squad composition, or if I might say the playing 11s, we have seen you like more reliant on spin, but you still have, of course, in Fazal Haq Farooqi, a very quality like left arm fast bowler. Then the two all-rounders, Jannat and Naib, depending on how you use them. So is this very much probably a set formula, if you might say, that you're kind of comfortable with, or maybe you're ready to change if the conditions demand?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, unfortunate Naveen is injured, and we wish him well trying to get his shoulder ready. But we're lucky we've got all rounders. You mentioned those two all-rounders. I think Azmat Omazai is also a fantastic all-rounder, and with the ball as well. So conditions in Abu Dhabi have been swinging around a little bit as well. So that certainly suits us with our seamers. So we will be looking to exploit that as much as possible.
Lastly, about the spin attack again, of course, because when there is talk about Afghanistan, there is talk about that spin attack, Nabi, Rashid, the AMG, and then Noor, the left arm wrist spinner. So how comforting is it for a coach to have such wonderful options who are all match winners in their own right? Maybe some of them are probably not that experienced, AMG especially, and Noor, but still have the pedigree to do very well against formidable opponents.
Yeah, you've left out Mujib and Sharaf as well. So,
maybe you can have an 11 of spinners, right?
Well, if they want to prepare a pitch like that, we'll play on it. But I think we saw it conditions where in the triangular series when the ball was spinning. We're not always just going to win games because the ball's spinning. We've got to do everything else well, and I stress that. Yes, our spinners they've played a lot of franchise cricket and have played a lot of international T20 and ODI cricket, but we've got to do everything else well, and so that's why we need to be consistent in those things, and why we're working so hard as a side. We've got this great opportunity now of the Asia Cup, and if you look a little bit further down the line with the World Cup in February, we've got good memories of playing cricket in the subcontinent. Sri Lanka and India. So it can be tempting looking too far ahead, but at the moment, Bangladesh is at the forefront of everyone's mind, and we're looking to win that game.
Lastly, about the Afghanistan crowd, you bring a lot of passion to the sport. We saw a huge number turn up in Sharjah for all your games, also sizable in Abu Dhabi. Any message for them? What all would you expect from them? And again, the passion of the fans, how much does it drive the team?
We always gladly accept any support. Certainly in Sharjah, we've been really good. We played a lot of cricket there, but all around. So hopefully, we'll qualify, come back here to Dubai, and hopefully we can get some big crowds in here and look forward to those games and those rivalry subcontinent games, which has always got a huge following, but also a very different fanaticism about it. Always when I'm around the world, I'm always saying there's World Cups, but you should come and experience an Asia Cup certainly as well, to anybody around the world to be able to come and watch the cricket here and the passion and the fans. So it's a different type of feeling, but one that I think every cricket fan should experience.
All the very best. Go well tomorrow, Jonathan.
Thank you very much. Cheers.